first time in nearly 20 years, the federal government has executed a prisoner on death row after a middle-of-the-night ruling by the U.S. Supreme Court. Our Joe St. George is in Washington with a closer look at who is set to be executed and when.
The justices at the U.S. Supreme Court here in Washington gave the order at 2 a.m. this morning, allowing the federal government, the Justice Department, the ability to execute their first prisoners in 17 years. And they wasted a little time. Daniel Lewis Lee, who murdered a family of 3 in 1996, was the first to be executed this morning. He was set to be executed yesterday, but legal challenges were taking place. Wesley Ira Perkey is now set for execution on Wednesday. He was convicted of raping and killing a Kansas girl in 1998. And finally, Dustin Lee Hunkin is set for execution on Friday. He was convicted in 2004 of killing 5 people in Iowa. Now, challenges by those opposed to the death penalty centered around the fact that the Justice Department is using a single drug in order to carry out these executions. Some people believe it could result in executions being botched. The 5-4 decision was delivered by Chief Justice John Roberts, who said last-minute stays should be the extreme exception, not the norm. This also makes it an issue in the presidential election. Remember, President Trump believes justice still needs to be done. Meanwhile, if Joe Biden were to win in November, federal executions would likely be suspended. At the Supreme Court in Washington, I'm Joe St. George.
The death penalty in Wisconsin was repealed in 1853. Our state has not carried out a death penalty for over 165 years, longer than any other state in the country.